Is it working now? I know exactly why it's not working. I think it should be working now. I do want to say to everybody, I'm going to say exactly what happened. National Siblings Day, Jeff here, Idiot of the Day, Commit Don't Quit. Thank you very much for coming. Anybody that came back, it was not a good day yesterday, so thank you for coming back. And I was a little bit of a downer yesterday. We all have good days and bad days. Mine was yesterday, so I'm so sorry, everybody. Much appreciated. I didn't realize I turned the mic down when I play the music, and I forgot to turn it back on. So thank you so much for coming, everybody. I want to say hi to everybody. How to Cook by Ellen Kalula, Dave from Desmond's Daughters, Bob. It's good to see you, Bob. I'm sorry that I wasn't around last night. I was saying, I didn't have a good day, so last night I wasn't on anything like this. After I turned it off, I thought, should I come back on here? I don't know if anybody ever wants to see me again. So, anyways, thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. I really do appreciate it. Dave, Bob, thank you so much. Let's see, Jeff, no audio. Looks like you're actually in the boat, Jeff. No sound. Oh, gosh. Hopefully the sound's back. Get out of the boat and sort the sound. Okay, he cannot be that far behind already. Yes, I am. That's better. Good. Thanks a lot, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks. You can repeat the first 3 minutes. Yeah, I kind of did. I tried to speed it up in about 30 seconds. It's okay, Jeff. I understand. We still love you. Oh, gosh, Bob. I was asked Dave yesterday. I kept going on about this and that, and I wanted to come on, being Monday. We all are Tuesday. I'm having a great week, everybody. I'm having a good week. But yeah, I wanted it to be as positive as possible. Anyways, you probably missed that. Take my wife to work every day, and I drive through the old part of London. They call it Old London, and we go by these old, big, huge, monstrous houses. They're about 150 years old or more. Anyways, I drive by the same houses every day, and I never noticed today. I just happened to look to my right, and it must have been a sign or something. Well, it literally was. Anyways, there's a big frame in front of the house, and on top of the sign, in top of the house, there's this huge sign that goes around like a rainbow almost. It says positive energy. I thought I need some positive energy today. So anyways, hope everybody's having a good day, and I really do appreciate it for you coming. I really do. Florida Greg, looks like you're in my neck of the woods there, Jeff. I don't know where I am. It's like I said, I try to find, I go to Creative Commons at the Pixabay, and I search for videos. I type in like outdoors, adventures, waterfalls. You just type in whatever you're looking for. Travel. I just like the outdoors and stuff. So that's what I type in, and I search through, and maybe I've used this one. Came across this one. I think it lasts like a minute, and then it loops back. So use that today. And I think there is some sound going down the river and stuff, but I turned the mic down a little bit. So hopefully that's not too loud. Desmond's Daughters. Dave says nobody seems to know what day it is today. Dave, I don't know. You know what? It's been the longest week. It's only Wednesday. And I feel like it's Friday right now. I feel like it's the end of the week. Let's get this party started. But it's only Wednesday. But anyways, it is what it is, right? Skills, it's been an off week for me too, Jeff. We can all go through. I don't know. Is it the moon or something, Bob? I don't know. I try to be positive, but maybe it's just a guy thing, Bob. Maybe it's a fella thing. I don't know. But today I'm better, other than I'm stumbling around. But I'm much better than I was yesterday. I'm not even going to talk about yesterday. Yesterday was, it is what it is, but it's over. It's Wednesday now, right? It's Wednesday, fellas, I hope. Yes. Florida Greg, playoff hockey day. Are Toronto playing Boston tonight, or is that tomorrow? I don't know. I looked for it. I thought it was last night. I was skipping through, and I said to Joe, it's not on tonight. So I said I turned it off, and that was it. I thought, it can't get any worse than this, but no hockey last night. Maybe tonight. Fitz and Pigs. Hey, Fitz, how you doing? Your daughter did a great job, as she always does. It's good to see you, buddy. Nice to have you here. Thanks very much. Hugo Air Drone 4K. Hello, everybody. Good morning, all. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much. Cheers. Let me throw this into the pond. No, maybe I should go the other way, right? Is that better? Hockey day. I'm going to have to take a look who's playing tonight. Boo, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bob. Oh, boo. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. How's everybody's day doing? Anybody have anything exciting going on? Lightning, Blue Jackets. Florida Greg, look out for Boone Jenner. I know Boone Jenner like this. Boone Jenner plays for Columbus Blue Jackets. His aunt. I used to work with his aunt at the insurance company that I worked for. And literally, he's from about 10 minutes out of London and that. He lived on a farm, Boone Jenner. Great hockey player. Good young fella and stuff like that. But yeah, we know Boone Jenner. Check out, Lightning. I mean, I'm sure they'll take the Blue Jackets for sure in that series. But I only, just because, we know Boone Jenner and stuff like that. Boone is, pretty classy guy and stuff like that. Big guy. But Boone Jenner, Columbus Blue Jackets, good fella. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to. Now that you've said hockey, I definitely want to know who else is playing tonight. Let's see. Gary Sprinkler Repair. Hey, how you doing? It's nice to have you here. Thanks very much for coming. Much appreciated. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad anybody returned after yesterday. But you know what? Like my wife says, just skip it, Jeff. Pretend like it didn't happen. So I'm pretending. Is he? Boone's at the beach. Is he? Is he not playing, Greg? Or are you just joking that he's at the beach right now? He's probably at. I guess if are they playing in Tampa tonight? I would imagine they're playing in Tampa. But is he not playing, Greg? Florida Greg, I getting sunburned. Yes. Hey, Howie, how are you? Food Forest Permaculture. Good day, Jeff of the day, and my fellow workmates. Oh gosh, getting sunburned. Yes, he will be. Let's see here. I just must under hockey is that ice hockey, which is a game made up of allow men to fight with sticks. Exactly. And let me tell you, even little guys like me, every fear that you ever have once you get out on the ice for some reason, Dave, you can take out your frustrations. And let me tell you, I took out my frustrations many times on the ice. I get clobbered, and then you just do a little bit of the clobbering back, and all's good. Then all of that ends well and stuff like that. But a fun game in that. Just sometimes you get crunched in the boards. Just make sure you have a lot of pads in your helmet on. Otherwise, get a puck to the head, and that's the end of that. But I like hockey. I mean, we grew up on it here. It's I think every kid in Canada is born with a hockey stick, but it is in Tampa. I thought so. I'm joking. I didn't know he's at if he's at the beach. Okay. Yeah, no, I like Boone. He good young fella and stuff like that. Real good fella. Dave, I have to laugh. I have to keep it going, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing this myself too. Anyways, who knows? I'm trying to get pumped up, right? I'm trying to get myself into that. Whatever. I don't know. Look, I got my hockey helmet. I got the Preds on today. Look at that. Got the Nashville Predators on. Literally the reason. Look at that. Look at the shine on that head. But look at no shine when I wear this. So I decided to wear a hat. Not that it looks any better, but the old chrome dome and stuff like that. I don't get the shine when I wear it that way. Florida Greg, John Tortelli. I won't be allowed to. Won't allow them to go to the beach. I imagine he's kind of off his rocker, isn't he? I'm surprised anybody ever wants to play for him. I mean, you remember when he played for Remember when he was coaching the Rangers? I thought he was going to go head right out on the ice and stuff and start scrapping and stuff. But he's got a lot to say. I've seen him run out literally out to the ice. I've seen him run down after players and stuff. So you don't know with him and that. But I guess it's a game. Adventures with Connor. Connor, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I imagine it must be just before lunch there, just around. Just after 11 o'clock in the morning there in California. Hope you're doing well, Connor. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I just came to say hi. No, I know you did, Connor. I realize you're in school, not you do school, homeschooling with your mom and stuff. But it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Anyways, Connor, you have a good day, okay? And thank you very, very much for coming. I hope you're both doing well in that. Say hi to Jonah and stuff, and your parents, Connor. Florida Greg, boo, Preds cap. Well, you know what? You want me to get the Leafs cap out? It'll be about 5 minutes going to find the cap upstairs, but go Lightning. Hey, you know what? Stevie Yzerman, right? Give him credit. Look what he did. I still say, you know what? Nicest guy ever in hockey. I love Gretzky, and, you know what? That was my guy back when I was a teenager. But, you know what? Stevie Yzerman, look at how long he played. What a true gentleman for hockey and stuff. You know what? There are players in every sport, but Yzerman, you know what? Go Stevie! And anyways, that's it. Let's see here. Torts coached the Lightning to win the Cup in 2014. Did he really? He might have, but he's still off his rocker as far as I'm concerned, Greg. He's a time bomb, I find. But oh well, he's done well and stuff. He has done. Look at Lundqvist and that Henrik Lundqvist. That's still one of my favorite. I mean, I like Anderson and Fleury and all the other goalies and stuff. But Henrik Lundqvist from Sweden, my gosh, what? It was Sweden, right? Yeah, I think he is. What a goalie! And like he reminds me of Ken Dryden of Montreal Canadiens. When Lundqvist plays goal and stuff, the guy is so big, he covers, like, and when you see him off the ice, Lundqvist, he doesn't even look, the guy looks like a male model or something. He wouldn't ever imagine this guy is a hockey player, but the guy's monstrous. But, Gary, thanks, everybody, good. Anyways, you know what, like I say, I do appreciate you for coming. I do appreciate you really for coming. Thanks again. So how's everybody doing? Anybody have, you know, I'm not far into the stream today, so what's new with everybody today? Anybody have anything exciting going on? Can you hear a sound like going down the river? I know, as far as I know, there is a sound coming from the river. Is it very loud, or is it just kind of in the background? I turned the mic down on OBS for the river scene, so I just want to make sure that it's not too loud. Dave, ice hockey goalie, you mean people like to get in the way of those pucks? Yeah, some guys are a little off the rocker sometimes, Dave. You know what? I never had any interest in playing net, but you know what? Good for them. They used to do it when I was a kid. All the teenagers, when I was about 8 or 9, they used to throw we always had pads and stuff. We always played street hockey when I lived in Toronto, and you know what? I was just 9, 10 years old, and 15, 16-year-olds, they'd throw me in net, and that's how I got playing hockey, street hockey, when I was a little kid. They threw me in net, and I had to spend a good 2 or 3 years out on the street playing hockey every day. They'd never allowed me to play. And you know what, I got a couple pucks to the head, couple of this, couple of that. But after I survived a couple of years with the big kids, then they told me I was allowed to take my pads out and start playing crazy hockey just like the rest of them. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay. Let me see. Is that better? Can you hear it now? I don't know if... But I just turned the volume up on the river. Is it audible now? Is it actually playing right now? Let's see. Oh, we have a pretty good one. Vasilevsky. I'm not saying that right, Greg, but Vasilevsky or something, I think. Greg's, Gary Sprinkler Repair says, finally sunshine in Cali. Amen. Oh, good. Yeah, you know what? No sunshine here today. It's cold, but I went out for a walk to get some exercise today, and not bad. I only did half the walk today, but I was walking, and I thought, you know, anybody just see me walking down the street, I was crying. It was so cold, you know, the tears were coming out of my eyes and stuff like that. But you know what? Still a good day to get out. Good day. Florida Greg, big plans, and now in a few minutes then TV hockey tonight. Yeah, I'm hoping we have to do a few things. Pick Joe up. It's just about 20 after 2. She's done at 5. I pick her up. Then we have a few things to do and stuff like that. But all should be good tonight. Hopefully we can get some hockey in. Let's see here. Drummer family. Maria, George, how are you? It's good to see you. Good afternoon. Just smash the like button. Can't stay long on lunch break. It's George. Hey, George, how are you? It's good to see you. No worries, George. I realize, you know what, you're probably heading out in a minute or two, but George, thanks very much, my friend. Thanks again. Say hi to Maria and hope you're both doing well. I'll tell Joe that you dropped in. Thanks again, George. You have a good day. Have a good day at work, my friend. Yes, that is fine. Okay, good. Desmond Donders, Dave says ASMR river trip. So you can hear something? That's good. Raphael Scrapper, hey buddy, how are you? You know what? Good video this morning. Good video. Hey Jeff. Hey peeps. Good to see you, Raphael. Nice to see you. Let's see here. Dromar family saying, yes, Gary, sprinkler repair. Finally got some sun, but it's going to be windy here in Southern California. Yeah, it was here too. It's gray and it kind of, unfortunately, it's gray and overcast here in Canada today. But it was windy, cold and windy, and that I figure in the next week, hopefully the sun comes back out. But I mean, what are you going to do, right? Hey Bob, what's the weather like out in Maine? Is it starting to warm up? Is spring starting to head out that way? You know, last week we had some really nice weather. The sun was out, beautiful. But this last couple days, since the weekend, it's been kind of cold and damp and stuff like that here. But yeah, I can't wait for the good weather to get here. Let's hear Bob's Gil send howdy to Raphael Scrapper. Florida Greg says, y'all have a great day. Thank you, Jeff. And all. Florida Greg, thanks again. Enjoy the hockey tonight. I'm going to have to see if there's any other games. I have a box that I can watch the stuff on. But I'm going to have to check out to see if there's any other games. But I might have to watch that Tampa game tonight, see what's going on. Let's see here. It's about 40 Fahrenheit. Yeah, you know what? What is it here today? Let's see. It was 1 degree about 11 o'clock. It's 3 degrees Celsius, whatever that is. It's not warm here today at all. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Did you see, was it Ralph Moore? He says he's wanting to change his name. Yesterday he came on for a couple minutes. He was saying something about changing it to Ralph, Scrapper Ralph or something like that. Scrap It Ralph or something like that. I don't know if he's going to change it, but he thought, you know what, maybe I should switch it up. Ralph Moore, he's got a good channel. He does a lot of different things. But he was thinking of changing his name from Ralph Moore to, I think, Scrap It Ralph or something like that. But that'd be pretty humorous in that. Dormer family, Maria's with her mom out about right now. But I left a like for sure. Have a nice day, and everyone in chat. You too, George. Have a good day, and hope you don't have much left at work and stuff, my friend. Have a good one, and thanks again for dropping in. Let's see here. Raphael says, Jeff, have you seen yourself in my vids that one with the wait, no, Raphael, give me a second. Jeff, have you seen yourself at my vids that one with light setup? Raphael, I'm gonna have to rewatch if that's the case. Then no, I didn't, Raphael. I'm gonna have to look then, Raphael. I am gonna have to look, my friend. I'm gonna have to look. I'm sorry, my friend. I didn't. No, I'm gonna be honest. No, I didn't. So I'm gonna have to take a look, Raphael. Berto, how you doing? Scarlett Berto, it's good to see you. Raphael says Ralph has some good stuff at his channel, I must say. Yeah, he does, Raphael. He does. And you know what? Both you fellas are great fellas in that. And you know what? Ralph seems to like coming over here. I met him. You know, he comes over here, and I met him on Gil Skills and stuff. Real nice fella, Ralph Mork and stuff. Real nice fella. And my wife likes him and stuff. He always got a great sense of humor and stuff. Real nice, nice fella. Sunshine! Bring the sunshine, Sunshine Cooper. How you doing? Hello, brother. The Queen Sunshine's here. The big thumbs up, brother. It's nice to see you. How you doing, anyways? You know what? You know what's so funny? I always see you, Sunshine, with your hat on. And then I think it was on the last week or something. You had the hat off and got long hair. And I said, oh my gosh, I'd never seen you with your hat off. And it's like, oh my gosh. Anyways, it's nice to have you here. Thanks again for dropping in, Sunshine Cooper. Let's see here. Yes, good to see Dromar family. Did you hear? Dromar family were saying that they may do they're gonna look at doing, like, you know, vlogs and different videos and stuff, and might take a break for a tiny bit from the live, but then come back with lives and stuff. They were saying that last night. Joe was saying, she said that they were saying that literally that they might stop doing lives for a tiny bit, not for a long time, but stop just for a tiny bit to get rested and stuff like that, but to focus on some vlogs and different types of videos. But let's see here. Hey there, Jeff Berto, it's good to see you. Gary Sprinkler Repair, 80 of the day. Were you walking on the water? Yes. Let's see. If I walk on the, let's see. If I walk, Look at that. Look, oh, you don't want to see that. Yeah, no. And this whole seat is not. Look at. It's not very good. And if I break this one, I'm in big trouble. So I better stop before I get myself in more trouble. My family garden. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to be in big trouble. It's creaking enough as it is. Oh gosh. Raphael, no problem, buddy. I just waiting for your stream and making vid, and that's when you start my stream. So I just show you for a while and laugh a lot later on in the video. I watch like Raphael. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I will have to check it out, Raphael. I will have to check it out. Sometimes, you know what, I do watch, but I'll say, to be honest, sometimes I'll let things play in the background while I'm watching. So I sometimes could be listening. So I don't see everything all of the time. I will not. I'm not going to try to lie and say, oh yeah, I see everything, because I honestly don't. I see most, but I don't see everything, unfortunately. Let's see here. This was Donders. Dave says, you will fall out of that boat, Jeff. Yeah, and I will be in big trouble. That I might need your help. You might have to, one of you, Dave or Bob, someone's going to have to call, or Tony or cousin, view this. Hey, Tony, how are you? It's going to have to call Joe up, and I'm going to be in big trouble. Eileen Vayu with the fam. Hey, Eileen, how are you? It's good to see you. Hi, Bob, Dave, Jeff. Hi, everybody. Was Jeff just twerking? What did I just tune into? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, anybody what is twerking anyways? I hear the young kids, you know what, 49 years old, I don't know what the heck twerking is. It's some kind of goofy thing. Is that what Miley Cyrus does, twerking? Yeah, I know who Miley Cyrus is. That's pretty funny. Anyways, that's what twerking is, right? Is it some kind of goofy dance or something? Which I can't dance. You know, they say white man can't jump. This white man can't dance either. I can do the you know, all that kind of stuff and that. You know, at the weddings, like that, dancing with the wife at the weddings. Anyways, anybody tuning into this says, okay, never to be watched again. Yeah, that's about the extent for me. Oh, gosh, yes, Bob. Sunshine Cooper does have a great live stream. You're right on that. You were right on that, my friend. Raphael, totally understandable, Jeff. Oh, gosh, Raphael. Let's see here. And sorry, I'm just reading everybody's chat, but everybody's just talking to everybody. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Anybody have anything exciting going on? Yes, Dave. Dancing. Yeah. That's not what this stream never, ever needs to become, right? Me dancing, that's a horrible scene in itself. It's a horrible scene in itself. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would not be good. What was I going to say? If anybody sees Razzle Rama on here, let me know. I'll try to make sure that if I see him, if Razzle Rama pops on here, I've got something to show you. But I'll only do it if he sent us something. That's pretty much what it is. I should have did it yesterday. Joe says, "Oh, we should do a video." I haven't had time to do one. That's why he sent. I think Monday or Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? So it wasn't yesterday. It was Monday. He sent us something, and anyways, I'll only do it if he's on here. If not, maybe I try to make something up quickly. But anyways, yeah, if he comes on, he was on yesterday. I should have did it when he was on yesterday, but yes, Gary, I do. Gary Sprinkler Repair, Idiot of the Day, you need a fishing rod. Can you imagine? Yeah, fishing with the Idiot of the Day. Yeah, yeah, that would be funny to watch me fish. Haven't fished in many years. But I'm gonna try to take out Ethan this summer, this spring or summer and stuff. Get him out fishing. He's been fishing, but I've never personally taken him out, which is horrible. You know, and he's 11 years old, and for the last about 3 or 4 years, he's been saying, you know, we just always got busy, and then it's the end of summer, and you know what, fishing season's over. I still fish in a few places that doesn't have to be fishing season for that, but you know what, it is what it is and stuff. But we'll try to get him up this year. Story Dory, hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Story Dory says hi to everybody. Desmond's Donders. Dave says laugh out loud, no plans. Desmond's ready to go. Oh yes, and it's National Siblings. I'll be seeing my baby brother after Easter. He hates when I call him that, but he is the youngest of us. Yeah, Dave, that's exactly. My brother is, I was born in 1969, he was born in 75, and I call him my little brother, but he's about 6 feet, 6'1". I'm 5'9", so calling him my little brother. I mean, we took him everywhere as a kid and stuff like that until he was a teenager. And then when he was a teenager, I went off to college, and I moved out of the house when he was about, how old would he have been? He'd have been about 12 when I moved out, and I was 17, going to be 18. I moved out of the house, and I went off to college for 3 years, and then when I came home for a couple of years, and then a couple of years after that, he went off to university and stuff, and I really haven't. Then we lived, him and I and 2 other buddies, when they're in university, all 4 of us lived in a house together, and that was the fun of those days. I could never tell those stories on the stream, especially if there's kids on here. I could never tell those. I mean, if we had a different channel completely, I could tell some hilarious stories, but I'll never tell them on this one ever. Egyptian Gamer Geek, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Just dropped by to say hi. Thanks again for coming. I really do appreciate it. Eileen Vayu the fam says, hey everybody, see the house cleaning fairy? She didn't show up for work this morning. How you doing, Eileen? It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it. Raphael says, Lafayette, I'm the youngest of my family. I was the oldest, and look at what my brother had to look up to. But no, I want to say he's a good kid, but how old is he? He's about 75, so what's that? Is that 40? He'll be 44 this year. Yeah, 44. I remember the day he was born. But anyways, Eileen says cleaning fairies must be on strike. Can you see a mess here? Hopefully not. Oh gosh. Let's see here. Thomas, love you. Eileen, hello. Sunshine Cooper saying hi to everybody. Gary Sprinkler Repair says, the story Dory, how's my little squishy doggy? Viewed this, so it wasn't twerking, not purposely, Tony, not purposely. I don't even, I've seen a couple of people twerk. I know it's some kind of dance or some kind of move, but I probably have to watch a video to see it. When I do dance, it's probably what it is anyways, but I don't know. No, somebody said something and I thought, I'll get up on the seat and stand. The only problem is this is an old computer chair, and you can hear it creaking sometimes, so I'm liable to fall back in it, or it's going to break or something, so I shouldn't do that. Story Dory says, Sunshine Cooper, hello. Love, how's Dory's boyfriend doing? Oh gosh. And Story Dory says she's doing great, thank you. Oh, good. Sunshine Cooper says, sleeping Thomas, he's looking for Dory already. Gosh. Gear Sprinkler Repair says, Zitty of the day, I think it's along the lines of drop it like it's hot. Yes, drop it like it's hot. Oh gosh, yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know me dancing moves and stuff like that. This move when every white man does this and stuff like that, or maybe it's just me. I can't dance, and I can't dance. Anyways, yeah, I cannot dance anybody, and nobody wants to see me dance, even if I could. I can do the old, the wedding singer dance and stuff like that. But that's about it. I'm not funny in any way, but Story Door says twerking's basically bending over and shaking your butt. I can do that, but if I do that, anybody coming on here, the stream might take a totally different turn. Actually, maybe that'll get viewers. Hey, should I do that, everybody? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That will not be good. I've totally lost it if I do that. Anyways, some people can do it, but I look ridiculous as it is sometimes. So Eileen says, if there's no mess at Jeff's house, we know where our house cleaning's fairies went. Laugh a lot. Yeah. No, the only thing is, Eileen, there's a green curtain back here that makes it look like there's nothing else but a nice river and stuff like that. But actually, you know what? I actually do the cleaning, and I do it once a week. I can't do it every day. I always do it on Friday. I always get the vacuuming. Like I said, we only have carpet in one place of the house going up the stairs, so I get that all done. But our dog sheds, at least this time of year, especially the spring. She's not like a lot of fur on her, but she's got that really kind of coarse black. It's not thick, but black hair. So at this time of the year, she's shedding a lot. So I find the dog hair and it all crumbles up into balls everywhere in like every corner of the rooms and stuff, and that drives me nuts. Because then at the end of the day, I look at my socks, and my socks are pitch black with dog hair. So needless to say, I always take the vacuum, take the hose, and we got one of those, I forget what it's called, vacuums, and I get it sucked up, then clean the vacuum out and stuff, and then do the dishes and dusting and all that. I don't want to say garbage because I'll get in trouble, but all the nooks and crannies get done and stuff like that. But only once a week, usually Friday. Sometimes I skip a week, but at least Friday. Let's see here. Tony says, "View this." He hides it behind the green screen. I need to learn that trick. Tony, that's the best place. Best place. You know what? It's funny. We do have a kitchen table, and the only time we use it, it's I'm going to tell all the trade secrets. The only time we use it, Tony, when we have visitors and stuff. When my mom comes over and my wife's friends and stuff like that. If people come over for dinner, that's when we pretty much use it. Otherwise, literally, we make dinner, and then this is going to sound horrible. Even with the kids, we literally eat dinner in front of the TV. We'll sit at the coffee table, and unfortunately, Ethan doesn't like that. No, fortunately, Ethan doesn't like that. So he'll sit. He's the only one that sits at the dinner table every night, and everybody else sits at the coffee table. Joe and I, and then when Jen is here on the weekend. But I mean, it is what it is. But I guess that's society nowadays, or maybe that's just our family. I don't know. Oh, Raphael says, "No, Jeff, don't." I won't, Raphael. I promise. I won't. Amazon Pawan. Wow, amazing, my dear friend. Good work. Amazon Pawan, it's nice to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. Hope you're doing well. Just having some fun, Amazon Pawan. Just having some fun. Just trying to liven it up. And since, it would just be me sitting here in front of the webcam, it's just another way of changing it up, just with different little videos and that each day. That's all it is. Nothing more than that. But it's for fun in that. Adrian, how are you, True North Angler? It's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Adrian, I need a rod here, hey? And I can sit up here and have my, as Gary Scannell always says, Kentucky Shine, right? Pure Kentucky Shine. Just some water, everybody. But just having fun. Hope you're doing well. Well done, Ethan. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Unfortunately, Dave, we figure he's a 70, 80-year-old man living in an 11-year-old body. He acts just like my dad did. He's getting tall like my dad was. My dad was always tall and thin, and when he sleeps at night, we'll walk in to check on him, make sure he's okay at night. Literally, he sleeps like this in his bed with his legs crossed and stuff. It's so funny because when I think of my dad when I was a kid, that's how my dad slept. You would think if my dad hadn't been around, he was my dad reincarnated, but. He's just like an older man, an older gentleman, and stuff like that. He he tells stories when if we're at a party or if we're at a family function or something like that. There'd be kids his age, and then there'd be the people in their 60s and 70s or whatever age it is, and he'll always gravitate towards them. There'll be a kid right next to him, and he has no interest in what they're talking about. So he'll go and he'll tell some story. About years ago, or when he was a kid, or about something I did like 40 years ago or something. Don't ask me why, but he wants to be part of that life instead of the life that he's living right now. But oh well, it is what it is. Story Dory says, "Idiot of the day, my dog Dory and Sunshine Cooper's dog Milo have a long distance relationship." Can't get more long distance than New Jersey and the Philippines, right? My gosh, no. That's awesome. Story Dory, I love that. I do love that. Sunshine Cooper, that is amazing. I really do like that story. Sunshine Cooper says, "No, Thomas, no worry, Milo, only for Dory." I gotcha. Adrian, True North Angler says, "That's awesome. How do you get the video clip behind you?" Literally, it's this program, Adrian, OBS. I just run this. I stream through this. What happens is you put your stream code for YouTube into this program, and then when you start the stream, it sends it to YouTube. That's what happens. And this program, it's like a web-based program, and it's black, it's gray, there's nothing to it, and then you add your things to it. You add your video. So I go find video clips, and as long as you're able to use them, it is easy once you get to know how to do it, Adrian. But I don't know anything other than the basics for it. But there's lots of video tutorials on how to do it. But you can put any video, as long as it's either your video or somebody's that there's no copyrights on, you're able to use and stuff like that. So you put them in there, and then you add yourself. There's a green screen behind us, so that blocks everything out. It's literally like a green. It's a big green sheet almost. It's a thicker sheet, and when you put it into this program, if you watch videos, it will show you. It's pretty basic and stuff like that. You just do a couple different settings and stuff, and you pull the screen out a little bit like this. As you can see with this one, it only goes this far. If I go any further, it shows the outside image of the green screen. But this allows you to use this and get like up at the top how it has where it says like the ticker tape or whatever. You can type in whatever. I just put that just because the channel's called Idiot of the Day. So I just say thanks to everybody, and you do whatever you want. You could put a subscribe. You could add different things, but just some fun and stuff. That's all. Bill, how you doing, Nomadic Bikes? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Florida Pirate, hey, stop by to say hi. How are you? It's good to see you. You know, everybody's saying it looks like Florida. I don't know where this is. It probably is somewhere like that, I imagine. But it's just a video of just strolling down the river and stuff. So it just kind of made for some fun today. That's all. Sorry, I'm just reading through here. See, I think I'm caught up now. Raphael Scrapper says, all cool, belly full, but at warm spot, all good. What about you? You know what? It's about 2:40. I won't be on long again today. I'm just doing shorter ones now. I've been going long for a while. I'm just gonna probably do an hour one from now on. It's 2:40. I'll be done at not 4 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, because you know that's long enough for everybody, and nobody wants to hear me ramble on that long. But anyways, yeah. But honestly, you know, it's a beautiful day today. It really is. You know, a lot nicer than yesterday. I was a little bit of a Debbie Downer, if that's a word, or a Jeff Downer, or whatever you want to call it. So I thank anybody that came, that returned after that fun. It wasn't depressing, but you know when you sometimes don't have a lot to say, and that was yesterday. I should have had some kind of agenda, and I didn't, because a lot of times I don't. You know, you get on here and everybody's talking, and you're just talking in chat, just like we always do each day. But yesterday, about 5-10 minutes in, it's like, what do I have to say now? I really, honestly, and I kept going and going down, further and further. But like I said, I thank you for coming back, everybody. I really do. Trino Tango, thanks, Jeff. Oh gosh, no worries, Adrian. Like I said, this is just fun, but this program OBS, and anybody could do it, Adrian. Anybody could do it. But it allows you to stream other than just using your webcam and stuff, because you know your webcam or camera or whatever you would use to go live. There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfect. That's what I use. But you know, I watched other people, and I thought, you know, it was kind of fun and stuff, and I wanted to try it. So that's all it is. I'm just using this just because it gives me a different chance to use other things. That's all it is. Bitsbake says, hey, I'm back. Came in at work. Hey, I'm back. People came in at work. Hey, can they just stop? Oh gosh, yeah. Hey, you know what? Hopefully, you know, if you're off the weekend, Fitz, then only a couple more days, and then it's over. Then it's done. Let's see here. Desmond's Dodgers Dave says, laugh out loud. If it fits and bakes, tell them you're on Jeff's stream. Yeah, they'll say, get off there. Don't be on that goofball stream. But no, I'm not. I thank you for coming. I really do. Let's see here. Just a girl. Hi, new here. Hi, Just a Girl. Everybody say hi to Just a Girl. Thank you very, very much for coming. You know what? Anybody new here? You know what? If you watch their stream and stuff, please leave them a message, and vice versa. If everybody checks out Just a Girl, if you check out and you like the channel, please leave them a message, so that way they can check you out as well. It just lets everybody you know, grow and stuff like that, and check each other's channels. You never know what could be your next best interest in that. So anyways, that's that part. And I have one last thing, my used car salesman pitch, as I always say. You know what? If you're new, if you like the stream, it's a red subscribe. If you do hit the red subscribe, there's a bell. If you hit it, tap it. I won't steal Nomadic Bike lines, but you know, if you hit it, you get notified for lives and for videos. But anyways, there it is. I'm done with my pitch. Thank you very much. That's it. And let's see here. Sunshine Cooper. Yes, exactly. Visit, channel, comment, hit the bell too, and share, guys. Yes, Sunshine Cooper. Exactly. You know what? It always, you know what? Sometimes it can be hard on here. It's fun, but sometimes it is hard to grow and stuff like that. But you know what? Everybody checking each other out, and that, especially, you know what, if you're gonna watch it. You know what? Sometimes I find, you know what, people might come on mine and say, oh, and they think they might like it. You know, not everybody does, and that's totally fine. Because, you know, we all find channels that we either love or kind of like, or maybe not like. And if you don't like them, if you're not going to watch, there's no point in, you know, the vice versa. Same if somebody doesn't like this, I have no problem, no worries. I'm just having some fun. That's all. But yeah, if you like what people are doing, please leave them a message, and that way they can they have the opportunity to check your channels out as well. I know you all know that. I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know. But anyways, that's that. Let's see here. We're so far in. So I know, you know what, there's only a couple days left. We have Thursday, Friday, you know, yeah, like everybody has to be told what day it is, because look at, I thought it was Monday at the beginning of this stream, but I think Michael thought it was, what do you think, it was Tuesday? Dave, earlier this morning, I don't know why, I'm kind of messed up, and yesterday I thought it was Thursday. I'm messed up with my days completely. It's been a long week for some reason. It's been a terribly long week for it only to be Wednesday. Fitzbake says, I gotta go load a truck. Y'all have a good day. You too, Fitz. Have a good one, and thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. And there's the best line ever. I swear, if I could have him saying it, if everybody, Bill, you know what, you should get it trademarked so everybody can, you know, like the links where people add them to their pages, like the subscribe and stuff. If everybody could get Bill saying that, Nomadic Bike, I mean, please click the smash button, share it, tweet it, subscribe it, ring that bell. You know what, that's the best line ever, Nomadic Bike. It really is. I say it every time, and it's from you every time. But it's the absolute best thing I've ever heard. It sounds, it's the best. I told Joe that one time, Nomadic Bike, and she says, he doesn't say that. I've said he does. So then she rewatched. She goes, oh my gosh, she says that's the best ever. Joe loves that, Nomadic Bike. She absolutely loves that. Dave from Desmond's Donder says, yes, Michael had today is Tuesday. I don't know. Is it just him and I, or anybody else? Maybe it's the weather or something, but it just seems like the longest week for some reason. You know what it feels like? It feels like, you know, when you've been on vacation, or you have like a long weekend and you had Monday off or something, and you know you've only got 4 days in the week, but for some reason that week just goes on and on and on and on. That's what it seems like. But I mean, it's already middle of you know, Wednesday afternoon, so you know, I always say to Joe, or the kids, I'll like, you know what, just 2 more sleeps or whatever. The kids find that funny. At least my son, you know, he's 11, he finds it funny. My 16-year-old daughter could care less. She doesn't want to hear anything Dad has to say. But you know, the 11-year-old thinks it's still funny. At least as long as he's playing his video games, and I haven't told him, you know what, that's taken away. Last night we told him he wasn't listening, so I said, you know what, no Xbox for the next day. So he was mad. He pretty much wanted me out of his room. He said, get out of here, Dad, I don't want to talk to you. So I thought, whatever. Then this morning, you know, he got up and he was doing this for his mom and stuff like that. I thought, well, you know, he's a pretty good kid. So Goofy me being the sap, I said, okay, you can have it back, but you have to listen. But I'm pretty sure that he will, so we'll see what happens. Story Dory says, when grabbing new people, you need to visit them, as YouTube removes dead numbers when they purge. Exactly, you're right. Because if you don't watch, you know, it goes right out the window and stuff like that. I mean, you can't watch everybody, that's for sure. You can try, but it's impossible. It's physically impossible. You can watch a couple of people here this day, so many tomorrow, and vice versa. But you can't watch them all in one day. I mean, I guess you could if you just went click, click, click. But beyond that, you couldn't watch everything everybody has in that every day. But you can try. That's what I find. I can't every single day, but I find I'll go in cycles where it could be a couple days, and you know, then I'll watch somebody the next day, and vice versa. But I mean, that's just what it is. Sunshine Cooper says that's true, Thomas. Yes. Nomadic Bike says, often imitated, never duplicated. Laugh out loud. Totally kidding. No, Bill. Nomadic Bike. You know what? I always say, you know, if I'm goofing around and I say it, I always say, this is from the Nomadic Bike, because it is. I mean, nobody says it better. Nobody says it better, Nomadic Bike. Sunshine Cooper says, visit, comment, share, like, hit the bell too. Yes, Sunshine Cooper, exactly. Raphael Scrapper says, I have that all the time. Monday when it's Friday and the weekend is even shorter than an eye blink. It is, Raphael, isn't it? Sometimes the weekend, it can be a great weekend and it can go by in a blink of an eye, and sometimes that weekend, it doesn't. You don't want to say it drags on, but sometimes the weekend, it can be Sunday and like, this was a great weekend. It didn't fly by, and it doesn't happen too often. Usually they go by like that, but the good weekends are the ones that you can say at the end of it didn't go flying by, and you're actually ready to go back. Which I don't think really too many people can say I'm ready to go back to work the next day, but I guess it is what it is, and until you get to that retire mode, I guess we all have to do the grind. I need to get back at it myself, I'm not gonna lie, but yep, it is what it is. Story Dory, I'm trying to help those who need 1K as best I can. Yes, it's a big one to get to, isn't it, Story Dory? It certainly is. It really is. But there's some fun involved in it too. There really is. There really is. Let's see where we are. Okay. Dave, retired mode is great. My gosh, Dave. I was talking to Joe last night, and you're talking about an RV and a motorhome and all that. I said to Joe, I'll be 50 at the end of the year, and so that gives me, here you have to be 65 till you retire, so it'll give me about 15 years to work left. So I mean, it'll go 15 years will go by in a blink of an eye, but there's still 15 years. But I said to her, when that time comes, if we're able to retire, who knows at that time, but if we could, I said, we only live in a townhouse right now, which it's not a bad place, it really isn't, but down the road, if we were to get something, I said, I would really, I watch these goofy shows, I watch the tiny homes and all the other shows and stuff, and when I'm older, I'd like to be able to do something. I don't know what it is, I probably won't be able to go travel like, you'd like and stuff like that. That'd be great, but not in today's world, unless you're whatever, you've packed this away or done this, that's not always in the cards. But I said to Joe, I said, it would be nice to have like a traveling home or something like that, or at least something where you could, because at one point I said to her, I'd like to, you watch these shows, these tiny homes shows where they have the little house, but then again, unless you had the land, where are you going to park it? You'd have to go to somebody's field or something to rent the space anyways to put it there. But because some people would, especially maybe family or friends, they may, but other than that, you definitely have to pay, and not everywhere is going to allow that. But I said to her, it wouldn't be fun to go different places, maybe not be on the run 24/7, but to be able to go for a bit and stay there. I guess you'd really want to come back too, but I think it would be fun. She said, yeah. She said, you don't think you get sick of it? I said, I don't think so. I said, it wouldn't have to be far all the time, but it would be fun to be able to go someplace. I even told her, even if we had an apartment or something when we were older or something like that, but something so we get out, and what, like you do right now, Dave, where you get out on the weekends and stuff like that. I think that would be fun, or going for a longer haul. I think that would be fun. I know Bob and Gil Skills had talked about it, and I think it really would be fun. It really would. And I like to see other things. My thoughts on things as you get older. I think everybody as they get older, the way you think changes completely, and some of the things you thought were important really, and I know some other people on this stream that are on here said the same thing. Everything you think is important really isn't. It really isn't. In the end, everything you have, this whatever, nothing's important. Just you and the other people you're with, and that's all that's important. So that's anyways, that's my life lesson that nobody needs to listen to. But anyways, retired mode's great. Dave says, Disman's daughter says, I proved to Lindsay we could live on my RAF pension in the RV a while back, but she will not go on the road yet. Well, you know what, I imagine, Dave, I said the same to Joe, and I don't know if you and Lindsay are the same age, Dave, But Joe and I, she's about 6.5 years younger than me. So if I retire at 65, she would still be, that would make her 58 at that point, or 59 or whatever. So she wouldn't be quite ready to retire. But I told her, I said, when we come to that age, I think, we need to try to make sure we're ready pretty much in the same vicinity, maybe, a couple of years, but not like 6 or 7 years apart, because by that time, if she was waiting to 65, I'd be, 71, almost 72 years old. So I said, and as you get older, you don't know how long you're going to be here. So I said to her, let's not do that. So, but I think you're right, Dave. I think you are right. Let me read the rest of this. I've been rambling on, as everybody knows I do. Raphael Scrapper says, yep, that is a sick system when you finally get some time to enjoy the time you had either to do and old and don't feel like it anymore. You're just disabled because of health issues. Exactly, Raphael. But I think, if you can, not, like I said, not everybody can. I don't know if we'd be able to, but I'd like to, we don't need anything specific, but it would be fun. It would be fun, right? When you're older than that, it really would be. Story Dory, exactly, Raphael. Sylvia, how you doing? Hi, Jeff. I've been watching on my Roku TV. Have you? That's awesome, Sylvia. Hope you're doing well. How's the weather down in Quebec? I hope it's warming up and that. It's a little gray here, but it's not so bad. Desmond's daughter says, Raphael, if it was health that I meant, I had to retire at 55. Understand, Dave. I understand. Story Dory, I'd love to be able to do that. Desmond's daughter. I think a lot would, and you know what? I'm glad that Dave was able. Not that I don't want to see you well. I'm sure you're okay, Dave, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm glad that you're able to get out and do that. I really am. Megan Fox. Hey, Megan Fox, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thanks very much. I'm rambling on as I always do, Megan. Nice to have you here. Thanks very much for dropping in. Let's see here. Sorry about this. I dropped a like and added it to my playlist. I have an Idiot of the Day playlist. Oh gosh, Sylvia, thank you. You don't have to, but Sylvia, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Megan Fox, I love you. Oh, Megan, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. How's the weather out your way? I'm in Canada. It's not so bad. Spring-like weather, a little gray, but not so bad. But hey, it's closer to the weekend, right? That's all that counts. It's nice to have you here, Megan. Thanks very much. Dave from Desmond's daughter says, if it is not a big pension, but enough to eat and fuel the RV, I got 22 years of my life in exchange for it. Yes. Now, that's the thing. I always say to Joe, I'm going through this tiny little spurt in our life right now. And I worked for 30-some years and stuff. So I'm not, this year and stuff like that, that things have been different for us and that. I got laid off my job. That's what happened. Anyways, but this portion of the year that I've been off, I said, it could happen to any one of us. You never know. But luckily, I had my wife, not to fall back in. I don't mean it that way, but to be understanding and stuff. And she also realized, I'd hurt myself, and that's what happened at work. And when I went to return, they pretty much said, I don't want to say kicked me to the curb, but and after so many years, they were doing a cleaning at work, and they let about 1,200 people go. And since they said it was going to be a common occurrence, it could be a reoccurrence. That's why they said that it's downsizing, which I wasn't going to fight with them. That's totally fine. I understood. It probably was for the best. But my wife says that when I return, we just have to figure something out. We don't know what it's going to be, but it can't be the exact job that I was doing previously, just because my back issue. But I'm all good. But that's the only thing. Anyways. Oh, it's bad legging, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I'm good. How are you? It's sunny. Oh, good, Sylvia. Good. Let's see here. Oh, gosh, Megan. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to reread this. I'm going to have to... sometimes you miss something in the chat, but then you catch something, so I'm going to have to reread it. Oh, my gosh. Let me reread this. Okay, let me get caught up where I was here. Evans Gate Cherry Farm. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks very much. I appreciate you coming. I'm a little lagging in the chat here. I was just reading, but everybody was just talking to everybody, so I should. I'll see you later. Yeah, take care, Sylvia, and thanks very much for coming. No, I ain't quit. No, Megan. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? This commit, don't quit. The reason we called it this, we found a shirt last summer at Old Navy. It said commit, don't quit. And, we called it 80 of the day of the channel. But my wife said, well, you do a live Monday to Friday. Call it something else. So I was literally wearing the shirt. She goes, oh my gosh, commit, don't quit. She says that's kind of saying and stuff, and I thought, you know what, it sticks in that. So that's just the reason we used it. Anyway, we try to live by it. I mean, you can't live by everything you say and stuff. Sometimes it's it is what it is, but we kind of liked it, so we went with it. Raphael says, last time I had to make some health test, it comes out I'm 49 years old, so I don't think I'll hold on to my pension days. Yes. Are you 49, Raphael? I'm 49 too. I'll be 50 at the end of the year, my friend. Fine here, Jeff. Good. Thanks. Bones Yard, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks very much for coming. I appreciate it. It's just about 3. Give me a second here. Oh, gosh. Well, you know what? It's been a good one today. It really has. I really appreciate you for coming. It was a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was not one of my fine days. Yesterday was one of my days where I ran out of things to say, and I pushed it, and I'm glad people came back. I really am. Just like everybody, everybody has a good and bad day, and yesterday was kind of one of my whatever days. So, anyways, I appreciate you for coming. Kenny Rogers, Bill. Oh my gosh, Nomadic Bike, you're the best. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Yesterday I had to fold them. You know what? I was trying my best, and I just wasn't having a good one. But I mean, had to fold it real big yesterday. Raphael says, "No, I'm 40. Nope, I'm only 49. Only had health. A 49-year-old person. Nope, I'm not. Oh, nope, I'm not 49. Only had health of a 49-year-old person. Raphael, I understand. I read it wrong. That's all it was. Anyways, I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming. Like I said, I wasn't going to make it long. Some days, it's better to just keep them short, and I try to stick to an hour. But me, sometimes I can ramble on and get going for another half hour. The story, Dory, how about when to walk away? Exactly. You know what? Wouldn't it be... Wait a second, did Kenny Rogers, is he still alive? I sure hope so. I'm going to have to look him up. I hope he's still kicking in that. I did see that Kenny Rogers had some kind of surgery. I think he'd had that, it's a gastric bypass surgery, where they reduce something in the stomach or something, where then they eat less, and then because the last time I saw him, he was super thin, but they give him some kind of plastic surgery, and he didn't even look like the gambler anymore. He didn't even look like Kenny Rogers of yesterday or yesteryears and stuff. He looked totally like a different person. Remember Phyllis Diller? He's almost looking like Phyllis Diller with the plastic surgery. He didn't look like the same guy at all. Nomadic Bike, I'll be folding them, doing laundry. Yeah, you know what? Not today or tomorrow. I probably got to do some laundry, Bill. I'm gonna have to do some. I'm the laundry man, the garbage man, I'm the whatever, because the wife does all the important things. So I need to be Hazel, the cleaner and stuff. Oh gosh, the story there. Kenny Rogers has had so much face surgery, he looks unreal. It's too bad. Hey, I don't know why people think they need to do that, but I mean, it's their life, so to each their own. But yeah, I like Kenny Rogers. I mean, I'm not a big country fan, but I never really found Kenny Rogers country anyways. I just kind of thought he was a little bit of country, but more like a pop country and stuff like that. But I like Kenny Rogers. I remember my parents listened to him when I was a little kid. But anyways, you know what? I'm going to call it, it's just a couple minutes after 3 today, and like I said, no point in dragging them out. Sometimes I can drag them out, and sometimes I can ramble, make them last, but sometimes I, like you ladies and gentlemen, say know when to fold them and hold them, so I'll call it at this point. Let's see, Raphael says, okay, take care, Jeff, have a nice and healthy one, laugh a lot. I know how it is to be 49. Yes. Actually, not bad at all. It really isn't. I've got a good bunch of kids and a wife, so I had nothing to complain about. On that note, everybody, thank you so much. Hey, and Joe, you must have been listening the whole time. I bet she's been listening the whole time. Joe, I'm as Nomadic says, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. I'm saying, you know what, today turned out much better than yesterday, Joe, but I'm going to probably close the stream up. I said to everybody I was going to close it up at 3. It's a couple minutes after, so I'm going to close it up. Desmond's daughter Steve says, thanks for the stream, Jeff. See you next time. Take care, my friend. I appreciate it. And Dave, Desmond's daughter, saying hi to Joe. Have an awesome day, all. You too, Bill. Thanks again for coming, my friend. Thanks for coming, Nomadic Bike. Take care, Story Dory. Appreciate it. Joe. Oh gosh, Raphael, I didn't take offense at all. I knew exactly what you're saying, Raphael. I was joking, Jeff. Yeah, and I didn't take anything to it, Raphael. I knew exactly what you were saying, my friend. I knew exactly what you were saying. Raphael, thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate you for coming today. Thanks, everybody. Not your average Joe just says, no, I just got here now, but it's okay. Okay, sweetheart. Good to see you all. Have a great day tonight. You too, Joe. I will see you in less than 2 hours now. Okay, sweetheart? Desmond's daughter Steve says, still here, not your average Joe. Tell him he cannot stop. Oh no! Oh gosh! The only problem is I don't want to repeat it yesterday, Dave. That's the problem. The addiction is real, Dave. It is. But my problem is, you know what? I could probably go another 5, but if I keep going and going and going, I'm just pulling at strings. So that's my problem. Yes, I need one of these. You know, I'll be out on the street. Hey, everybody! Oh gosh, Joe, I decided. You see the shine? This is better to keep the shine off the head. Just keeps the shine off the head, and keeps me grounded, right? Keeps me grounded. Whew. Joe, you missed it. I was twerking, they said earlier. I decided to get up on the chair, and they thought I was twerking there for a bit. You missed it. I don't know if it was about 10, 15, 20 minutes in, but it wasn't too far in. Oh, Jeff, you've called it. See you next time. Yeah, Dave, I'm taking off. I am. You need a fishing pole hanging out next. Yes, Joe. They were, a couple people said the same. Anyways, I'm going to head out. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Have a good afternoon and good evening. I appreciate it. Joe, I'll see you in about 2 hours. Love you, sweetheart. Everybody, thanks for coming, okay? I appreciate it. Have a great one, okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.